hello, my friends. Maggie here. Thank you for stopping by. We are back to work on our July Junk Journal Challenge 2025, hosted by Lee's Art and Junk Journal Wonderland. The hashtag is JJJC2025. And sadly, we are down to our last 3 prompts. Can you believe it? I can't believe how July just flew right on by us without even a thought. Oh my goodness. All right, so our prompt for today is antique pattern. So let's see what we can do about that. Now I do want to give some shout outs to some of you for your wonderful comments that I love and appreciate so much. Susan, Audrey, Christina, T. Williamson, Sarah, Leanne, Selena, and Celia. Thank you, gals, so much. Your comments this last month have just been so encouraging and so wonderful. I've appreciated them so very much. And through this challenge, making new friends, making contacts with new friends, and enlarging my community, or the number of people that I'm in contact with through this in this community is just so wonderful. So it's been quite a month. All right, so like I said, our prompt today is antique pattern. And I'm going to set my journal aside because it doesn't really matter where I put this in there. And with this I'm going to do an antiquarian fold. And I did this on my channel several weeks ago. Oh gosh, I think it's even been almost 2 months ago. And I learned this and was inspired by it by Tina Gilbert. I think the name of her channel is Tina's Ideas and Embellishments, but I will definitely link her in my description box. She has some wonderful videos, and if you don't know who Tina Gilbert is, then please check her out. I think I said this is the second time I've attempted this video today. I had a few technical difficulties, but I think they've been fixed, so we can carry on. All right, now I've got these pieces of sticky notes or scrap paper on here because I'm going to do a little bit of stenciling. I've got this script stencil. I used it the other day in something else. Oh, I forgot to get a dauber out for this. I don't want black. Oh, this will work. Okay. Now I'm going to try to use my vintage photo and see how that works. I'm going to try it on this. Yeah, I suppose that'll be all right. This script is obviously not meant to be read by by anybody, but that's okay. It's just for design, just for fun. All right, so I'm just gonna go around here. I hope everybody's having a good start to their week. For me, and maybe for many of you other ones, many others. It's Monday for you too, as I'm filming this. I hope everybody had a nice weekend. And that's a good start to their week. Saturday was a little stressful. I started out with a bad headache. I can't really go into the reasons why that was, but it doesn't matter. It's all is good. All is well with the world. My headache got better from Saturday, and this antiquarian fold that I'm going to do, I love doing this, and there's so many different things that I want to put in my journals and enjoy putting in them that, you know, I can't put everything in them. That would be bigger than barns. But this is one of the things that I really, really do enjoy because they're fun. And this is another one of those things that I wanted to do, but I was intimidated to do. So what I had said in the video that I started and had to restart is if you, especially if you're new, I have a feeling that most everybody that listens to this that's been watching and participating in this July Junk Journal Challenge have been making journals for a while, so you're not new or intimidated by things. But when I was new, I was intimidated by things. And this particular technique was one that I was very interested in doing and didn't do. Okay, so that's good. All right. So I'm going to lift these off. Just like my golden book, my first golden book. I've wanted to do that since I first started junk journaling, and I was so intimidated. Why? I don't know. You know, I didn't think, well, so what if I ruined it? It's, you know, it's not the end of the world. But anyway, I started my first one over the weekend, and I enjoyed it so much. It was so much fun. Of course, I have a lot of work to do in it, and I'm not really going to finish working on it until it gets closer to the holidays. So I want to do a little butterfly stamping in here. Now this paper that I'm using is from my our digitals, and I believe that these were part of a large paper pack that I had purchased that had, oh, I don't know, a lot of different designs. And I haven't even begun to really touch them as far as, okay, as which ones I've used and haven't used. But I came across these, I hadn't seen them before, and they're these beautiful marbled colors, a combination of different colors. There's one that's gold and brown. Oh, there's just like 3 or 4 of them that are really pretty, so I decided to use one of them for this project. Well, it didn't come out so great, but it's not too bad. I'm going to just leave it. I think I'm happy with it. All right, so let me get rid of this. Okay. Now, if you're interested in doing this particular technique, you need to start with a square piece of paper. I've cut mine down to 8 by 8, and I'm hoping that it is square. I try to cut it exactly in the same place on both sides, but I'm sure you guys know it doesn't always work out. I gotta put my glasses on. It doesn't always work out that way, right? I'm not by myself. I know that. I know someone out there has experienced it. And with these folds, these origami folds or whatever you want, do want to make sure that you get your folds nice and crisp. It makes a difference. I'm just going to go corner to corner and hope that this, oh, I did pretty good with this piece of cutting it. Doesn't look too bad so far. But yeah, I don't know if you can see the colors in this. I mean, maybe it's just me. Maybe I just like this, but I just think they're so pretty. Okay, now we need to go this way. Okay. Now we're going to take this like this and fold it down to a triangle. And we take these corners up, try to get them in the center the best you can. So I hope you all did have a nice weekend. We went to church yesterday, and again, my little granddaughter was as good as she could be all the way through the service until the very end, and she decided she had something to say. She wasn't fussing, she wasn't crying, she just wanted to talk. So my daughter ended up having to take her out because she was ready to say her piece. And the usher was sitting, behind us, and he says, "Boy, she made it through the whole service." I said, "Yeah, almost. She did. She was as good as she could be." And she's so proud of herself for learning to clap her hands. Oh my gosh. See, something's off here, Maggie. Hopefully it'll still be all right. Okay, we're definitely off a little bit here. is going on. A little bit here too. They're a little bit lopsided. Oh well, here's hoping it turns out all right. Okay. And just open it up. And fold these in. I'm doing something wrong here, guys. Something wrong. Okay, so this goes in like this. This goes in like this. This. And this goes in like this. All right. So you're left with something like this. There. All right. I had bought this. I had a whole pack of it, and I had purchased it a couple of times from Amazon. I know you can't really tell, but it's this beautiful kind of iridescent or pearlescent finish on it. It's not really shiny. It's just so pretty, and I love using this. And now, you know, I'm not purchasing from Temu anymore, so I don't even know how to look. I'm sure Amazon has it, but I don't even know really what to look for. And I just love this paper. I'm so sad I'm almost out of it. I'll glue this down like this. My corner around it go. There it is. If you enjoyed this video today, please give me a thumbs up and leave me a comment. And if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. My channel's been a little stalled for the last week or so. I'd like to see a little bit more growth in it if it's possible, if it's meant to be. Okay, this should fit. You're pretty good. Alright, so let me round the corners on this. So I watched several videos this morning. I was trying to get caught up because I didn't have time. Yesterday when we came, I don't know, I slept good on Saturday night. I really did. And but we came home from church, and after getting something, it was late in the afternoon. We didn't come right home, my daughter and I and the baby. And I fell asleep sitting in my chair. I very rarely ever do that, but I was just felt so tired, I guess. So I really didn't watch any videos yesterday. Too much. I may have in the morning. So this is our antiquarian fold. This is our antique pattern that the way I interpreted it. And I do want to put something on the front of this. This is going to go in here. Kind of picks up the purple that's in this. Maybe I want to trim it a little bit. I'm going to tell you, I have got a mess here. I have got things, again, my desk is like a, it's like an avalanche on both sides of me. It's just like, whoa, this is overwhelming. I got to fix this. So before I start on tomorrow's prompt, I am going to fix my desk because I do not like this. I can't work when it's like this. I'm not very organized, but I do like to keep things somewhat organized. I don't like to have a big mess around me when I'm trying to create something because for me, it takes away from it. I don't know about y'all. Okay. So I think I'll put this in here. Try to get it centered. So I'm going to glue this down on here, and then I'm going to put it in the book. But first let me see if I have any kind of a quote that might be fitting. Here we go. This is a good one for what I was talking about. Never let the fear of striking out keep you from playing the game. Babe Ruth. I think that kind of fits and goes along with what I was saying about being intimidated, not doing something, you know, that you think you might enjoy doing. I put the cart before the horse here. Let me put this down here. Where do I want to put? I guess I want to put it kind of in the center. I really didn't do much inking here. I just did my stenciling, But I didn't ink around anything. I could have, I guess, especially this front piece, but I didn't. That's okay. So, here we go. I hope you guys like this. I think this is a fun thing to do. All right, let me find a page in my journal. Look how fat this thing has gotten. It was nice and thin. And I had put too many pages in it. I don't know why I did that. But I did. Just round this. All right. I don't know what I like about these papers so much. I just think that the colors, the way they, I guess they called it kind of acid washed. But I'm not sure how they, oh dear. So there we go. I feel like I feel like there should be something on here. Well, maybe I'll add something, a little label or something. But I think I'm going to get off of here for now. I know that everybody's been trying to keep their videos short. So let me get our verse for today. He is able to save them to the uttermost that come into God by him. Hebrews 7:25. My God shall supply all your need according to his riches and glory. Philippians 4:19. All right, everyone. Bye-bye for today. I will see you tomorrow on the next one. You have a wonderful rest of your day, evening, whatever it may be. And remember that I love you and I appreciate all of you. Thank you so much. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, everyone.